Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, um, well, where did we leave off? It's been a few days for me, so um, we left off with this place, making our infinite power basically. And in this episode, we want to use that infinite power. So, how do we do that? Well, I want to get into hostile neural networks because this mod is actually not only insanely fun but also so useful. Um, it's just very useful for us. Um, gonna have to we'll just craft a ton of them and then bam. Okay. So, how do we use these? Let's pop some of these guys out, right? And then let's actually see what they are. So this is one of them. Okay. Oh, and these blocks are the blocks that take 10 years to break. I remember now. I wonder if they're ever going to add a tool or just allow pickaxes to pick them up at like the speed of like cobblestone or something. Damn. And then we need the prediction matrices. Need a bunch of these, right? Then we need model frameworks. Try that again. Model framework. We need a deep learner. Like this. Now we only need one deep learner. I'll show you why here in a second. But these model frameworks, we actually need a bunch of, I believe. Yeah. So, what do we want to spawn? Well, for one, we want to spawn zombies. Zombies drop iron, and iron is very, very useful to us. So now we have to basically find a zombie, which shouldn't be all that difficult. And I actually know where we can go and get some decent spawn rates for different mobs. So one guy we definitely want is a zombie, which there's apparently one right over here somewhere. He's hiding. You see him up there on the minimap? Oh, there he is. Alright, so first, we're gonna right click him. So now we have a zombie model. So we click our deep learner, we throw him in there. Then I believe we don't need it up, but it is useful to keep it up. Enderman would be another perfect example for this. Let's see. Toss him in there. I don't think skeletons are going to be all that useful. Wither skeletons, most definitely. I currently have a farm for them rolling right now. Wither is definitely going to be one. We're gonna fight the Wither a bunch at the end of this episode. So getting the Wither matrix, we'll get that here shortly. Chicken, Creeper, Shulker, Elder Guardian. What do these drop? Uses. Oh, Prismarine wouldn't be bad. Evoker, Emeralds, or Totem of Undying. That one's a good one. Ender Dragon, you get the Dragon Egg, which is used in some stuff. There's not a lot of these that I think we need. Skeleton, it definitely isn't one of them. But we need a lot more zombies. We need at least 6 to get it started. Creepers run away, look at that. So I'm not worried about finding the Endermans right now, because we're also going to go to the end later on, and we're going to fight the dragon as well. We'll probably fight the dragon before the wither, even though I believe that's backwards. Most people fight the wither before the dragon. I don't know. I don't play vanilla to know how vanilla players play, so usually in modded, if I'm ready to fight the wither, I'm ready to fight the ender dragon. They both get done around the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up and I will be back. Alright, so I'm bringing you back a little early because I'm just running around this cave right now, and I came across this. This is insane. And it's open. And, like, what is this? Earth slime crystals. I believe we found one of these already. Insane. Like, this is so crazy. And what was this? Moss blocks? Azalea. This is so crazy. And look here again. But I believe this is for something else. This is yeah, occultism. So we're actually going to occultism. We'll be getting into that mod at a later time. So for now, we'll just mark it. And I'm just trying to get above the basic model for zombies, basically. Wow, this cave is just insane. And we're killing the Endermen when we see them, of course. But yeah, again, I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, trying to remember what room I said I wanted our stuff to be in, and I believe it was this one. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm probably gonna line this wall in these energy. How do we clear this? Top output. That and that, and then that, and that. And I did update the pack. The pack is updated. That's why I keep getting quests. Oh, I don't know if I even showed this. They updated the pack. I think I might have showed this a little bit, but yeah, they updated the pack to have way more, like a proper quest line. And the bounty board and stuff, you know, it's a lot more expanded, to say the least. So we want simulation chamber, I believe, is the main thing, right? Like this is where you put these guys, right? Put these in here. And then you add the matrix, and then it starts doing its thing, right? And then yeah, 'cause then it's gonna go through the sequence, and it's either gonna give us a zombie prediction, generalized overworld prediction, or it's gonna fail. So what you do is you take this prediction, this one that you got for whatever mob you're doing, and then you run it through a loot fabricator, which in this case, we're going to do iron. But the thing about it is we can do so much with this. What can we do with these? This is a pretty good one. We have plenty of rotten flesh. Anyways, we're also going to use this to power our farms over here. Jeez. Might get another zombie one, or another one of these zombie data cards, data models, and I'm gonna have it running for carrots also. So I don't know how these work if you're doing the same one in here for like multiple things, but we're certainly gonna find out. That's for sure. I still haven't gotten my wireless crafting grid set up. So let's can we do this? No, that's not how you make an iron chest. I really thought it would be. That seemed pretty basic, like an iron chest to me. But I guess you gotta overcomplicate like every recipe because it's modded, right? Yeah. Silly me. I forgot. You need copper now. So we're getting plenty of iron like this. This is a great way to get iron. But anyways, I'm going to go set up 2 more data models. I'll be back. Okay, so how do we want to set this room up? We have this guy running and putting into here, right? So, holy cow. So we have all of our simulation chambers, right? With our zombie guys. Prediction matrices. Which, by the way, you can have multiple of the same data model inside your deep learner. So you can fill this all with 4 Endermans and kill them, and they all count the same. So now we have multiple of these running. I say we also have... Jeez, I gotta set this up better. Sucks, because I'm gonna destroy these, and it's gonna take all of the power out. But I cannot have this looking like shit. Look at this. Why are the buffers on these machines so damn huge? So I'm going to say one side of the room does one thing, one side of the room does the other. Something along the lines of this, and how can we do this? Okay. Yeah. Yep. We're just gonna fill this in. That must have got an invisible block by a feral lantern there. That's why it got so bright right there. It's actually pretty funny. We just want some space here for not that. These get matrix things and the models. Like this. Okay. And we're gonna something like that. Okay. So we need to withdraw power. Transferring power to these guys. So these guys are now powered and running. Should be getting a shit ton of power now. However, I don't know if it's enough to get any. Come on. Oh, damn. Okay, so some of these are running, not all of them. Yeah. Not enough to get all the biofuel running. So it took it out of one generator, this guy. I wonder what made it choose this guy. You know? Okay, and then our loot fabricators. Throw these in here. We want these to charge up now. And we're gonna just boop. And I do have an idea to process the zombie predictions from here to here wirelessly. But I want to here, we'll go with this. At LaserIO. I have no idea how this mod works, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm going to set it up with you guys. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Now, I still do not fully understand this mod at all, but let's get these in here. Look at all this iron. Ah! Okay, so obviously we have our prediction matrices in here creating the zombie predictions. So we're gonna sorry about that. We're gonna slap a laser node down here, right above our chest, and again here above this chest. Now, we need item cards. So for this item card, because we want to extract out of this chest into this node, we want to set this card to extract from down. Exact doesn't matter, and round robin also does not matter. Now, you can do filters. So you could do a counting filter, a tag filter for like NBT values, I would assume, mods, so you can set to one mod over another, and a basic filter for basic filtering, like items and stuff. So we're not worried about it. So what we do here now is we can right click this, and because our inventory is below it, we want to look down. So we have up, down, north, south. Behind these is west and east. And by default it selects east, but we want down. So we click down, and this is where we right click or shift left click our item card into, or we put it in here. Now if we come up here, you can see this little laser just extracting out into the node now. Now, these cannot go more than 8 blocks. That is the limit. So if we take our laser wrench and we shift right click onto here and we go over here, you can see it says connection exceeds maximum range of 8. How do we fix that? A laser connector. So if we slap our beautifully looking laser connector down and we shift right click this block again so it's highlighted green, and then we just right click our connector, you can see this laser now coming across from this node to this connector. Now if we shift right click this connector and then right click this guy, we're fine. But we have to set this up to receive the item still. So we'll take another item card. We want to insert down. So just like that, we'll go to down and we'll put our item card in. And now you can see it's inserting down. So if we go over here and we put in all of this stuff, you can see it's being extracted, right? I'm not doing that. It's taking it out. We come over here, you can see that it's inserting into this chest. Now, obviously, these overworld predictions cannot go into our loot fabricator. But once this is done, there's our zombie predictions. They're coming in, and they're also being inserted into our machines. Primarily this machine. I believe if we put a filter in this, we might be able to round robin it. I am out of upgrades though, so I can't round robin. I believe that's that upgrade here. But now we are extracting out of here, which is awesome. That's working perfectly, exactly the way I would want it to. It is wirelessly transferring items from here to here, just the way I'd want. So we'll see, we'll do this, we'll get our items now. 2 stacks of iron, and that is absolutely perfect now. Obviously we need to find a way. Keep yawning. We need to find a way to mass produce prediction matrices, but for now I will just, manually craft them. And I'll set up another laser to insert into here. So once I have that set up, I will be back. Okay guys, so I have a basic mock-up going here. You can see I have a storage drawer with our prediction matrix in it, right? We have our laser node extracting. And then it's going into our same laser node, putting it into the chest, and then being extracted and put into our machines. Now these machines are running the same time it's being inserted. As you can see, it's then being put into our connector, into this guy, and then into our machines over here. Now obviously I still need an upgrade over here to round robin this effect, and then put it into here. But you guys understand the point of, what's going on. So, this is almost fully automated. Obviously, I have to figure out a system of getting a mass production of prediction matrices, which if we look at them, they're quite a bunch of different stuff goes into them. You got iron, gold, and lapis. Now iron we're producing with the farm, no biggie. Gold we're getting from our piglin farm. But lapis, lapis is something we're not. And besides bees, lapis is one of, I guess, one of the only, ores you really can't farm. Villager trades might be an option, but this might be one of those things we have to get from quarries. And then glass panes, glass, which you can then pulverize or crush into gravel, and then sand you can smelt. We also need a way to pull the items out of this, so we'll probably set up a system similar to this, where I'll just have, the pipes pulling out back into this chest, into, a drawer, or something from refined storage to put it into our main system. Something like that. But I gotta find my spruce logs for the flooring. But you can see what's going on down here. It's just power so far. Obviously we have our power generation over here. Which I gotta pull the substrate out. Produce power. I was having issues with this, and for some reason it's only using this generator, even though it's extracting from everywhere. So I really don't know what the issue is here. We're extracting, and it meets up and it gets inserted in the same spot. Same over here, so I don't know what the issue is, or if it's even an issue, because I mean, if it was really desperate for power, it would be pulling power, but it's not, so I'm not too concerned. But yes, besides this cool setup we got going, I also want to fight the Wither, and I want to fight the dragon. So I'm gonna get my inventory squared away, and then we'll go fight. Welcome back. We are currently in the Other, which, if you don't know how to get here, you place an Aldermodium portal in the Nether, and then it just takes you here. But we're here because if this thing gets loose, I don't care about this place at all. Also, you got tinted glass in this pack, which is weatherproof. Now, we're gonna do 3 here at the same time. What does that mean? Maybe we're not gonna do any? We'll try it maybe lower. What? You cannot place that here. Alright, maybe I just can't spawn them here. I'll try somewhere else. Okay, so if you don't recognize where we are in the basement of the dam. We're about to spawn ourselves 3 withers, which we are going to have to then, do stuff and things. Just watch. Ready? And then we want to... Oh, shit. Okay. They seem to be trapped still, which is nice. We're trying to escape. They're loud as hell. We're gonna turn it down even more. Ready? one of the biggest mob fights in Minecraft right there, mind you. So we got ourselves 3 nether stars and a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna keep going with this until I don't need to no more, which I believe is, it says 3 more withers. I only have enough for 1 more, so obviously I'll have to farm more heads and stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. It's been like an hour or two since we were last here, and honestly, I'm way too tired to keep going. I have done some stuff and things. So, we have our loot fabricators over here that are producing iron. Iron goes into this chest, is then pulled with this laser node into this guy right here. This laser node puts it into a barrel that was already here from when the base was built. This then extracts it and puts it into our refined storage system. Alright, that's iron. Over here, we have these two making carrots that puts into this barrel. I couldn't clean this up any because of the cables underneath. Because if I set these cables under this to extract out, it doesn't receive power, and that's so annoying. So what I have it doing is just extracting out the front, putting it into the barrel. The barrel then, I have a cable ran from here underneath into both of these guys. These are both receiving carrots. When these run out of wheat, they will then depend strictly on our carrots. And yeah, I mean, that's just where we stand. We now have, our power is now fully automated based off of our prediction matrices. If we run out of prediction matrix, we run out of power, and so on and so forth. So, next episode, I will try and look into automating these completely. Like I said, the prediction. The biggest thing is the glass and the lapis. Now, I can get all 3 of these from a quarry. No big deal. The glass is still an issue. I would like to get a cobblestone generator going. And from the cobblestone gen, well, let's look at what byproducts you get from crushing cobblestone. So if we crush it, cobblestone, we crush it, you get, boy, you crush cobblestone, you get gravel. Alright, crush gravel, you get sand. So if we set up 2 crushers from our cobblestone gen, we can get sand. With the sand, we can then smelt it. Super simple, super easy. That is the plan. So, you know, I hope you guys did enjoy. You know, if you learned anything, do let me know. You know, I'm still learning as well. I had to learn that LaserIO mod. That mod is actually built by Direwolf. It's actually a very, very cool mod. It's very interesting. We'll probably play around with it a little bit more. I don't know how much lag these projected lasers are gonna cause. I hope not too much. Also, gotta figure out a way to boost the rates. Maybe this counting filter. Maybe that'll boost it. Actually, I think it's these overclockers, and you can do it by 4. You know, before we end, let's figure that out real quick, because I do remember when I read it. is saying something along those lines. If we run out of gold nuggets. There. And we want just one more. Because I believe 4 overclocker upgrades equals 64 blocks. If I'm not mistaken, sorry. So we want to take it out of this tab. Open up this item card. Toss it in here. Oh, it's going to be real laggy really quick. Oh, look at it go. Oh, shit. Where did it all go? Oh, man. It's all in the barrel now. Yep. Which we'll have to speed up the importer. Let's, we're gonna lock this. Just so we can see it. That's all. I just want to see the iron on there. I did try to use the pipe directly into the node. That does not work at all. That's just not a thing that works. But, don't think I have... Oh, we're getting more... Oh, shit, I don't think I wanted to craft 5 of them. Oh, that's alright. Where is it? Oh, man, it's all the way over there. Okay, stack, stack. Look at it all go. She's getting pumped out now. Yeah, no chance I go all the way over there to fix it. Alright, but now if we look into our system here, we have plenty of iron now. Remember at the start of this episode, we actually ran out of iron. And now we have plenty. So, we did not fight the Ender Dragon like we wanted to. That, I will tie that into next episode somehow. We'll figure it out then. But, if you guys did enjoy this episode, do smash that like button. You know, make sure to leave a comment, letting me know what you think. Also, tell me your opinions of LaserIO. It actually seems like a very interesting and fun mod. There's not a lot like it. And then also, you know, subscribe, because it was showing in my analytics that only like 2.8% of all of my channel viewers are subscribed. So definitely be sure to hit the, you know, subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't hurt you. It's not that scary to do. Just go ahead and do it. It helps me out tremendously. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.